Hey, Drew Chicone here with Mustad. We're tying a few bonefish flies, and someone asked the question, how do you put on weed guards? So I'm going to show you my favorite weed guard. It's a double post. This is for a little bit larger flies. If I was going to do smaller flies, I'd go down to a single post, but for 2s and 4s, I'll typically use a 30-pound hard mason mono, and I'm going to show you a double post. So start your thread at the eye of the hook and wrap back to about the bead chain or where you want to put the weed guard in. Double it over. This is just a piece of about 2.5, 3 inches, and go ahead and flatten it right in the middle. Wrap the loop, I'm holding both the ends, and wrap the loop around the eye of the hook, and then make 3 or 4 turns until it just gets snug and it's hard to pull into place. And you're going to go ahead and position the loop, pull it up tight. If you pull it too far, the wraps will just come off. So you want to give yourself just a little bit underneath, and then lock it down with 7 or 8 good wraps. And you'll see underneath here that there's a little, that loop still exposed. Go ahead and tuck your thread up underneath it, and then wrap behind both posts there, and go ahead and pull those forward. And now you're going to make several jam wraps behind it that's going to pull it into position and really secure it. Now what happens is that clinches down, these 2 legs are going to cross over, so what you want to do is kind of pull them apart, and I'm going to make a couple of turns around the post like that and pull it down, and then I'm going to go to the far post and reverse my thread. So I'm going to make 2 loops around that, and I'm going to come back the other direction. And after you do a couple of that in each direction, that will split those 2 posts and keep them right where you want them. And then I'll make a couple of figure 8 wraps between them. Whip finish them off. And then what I usually do is I'll grab them both, pull them tight right around the point of the hook, and I'll trim them off right at the barb. And that's how I do a double post weed guard.